What up? It's the question of the day. It is the outdoor edition of the question of the day. I just got done seeing my therapist, and so she's got this lovely backdrop. Look how awesome it is. And so I thought, you know what? Let me record the question of the day right here while I'm fresh out of my therapy session. So here we go. What is your inner dialogue like? So we all have that self-talk, right? We all have that, like, can I do it? Can I not do it? Or, hey, I can do it, or I cannot do it. So what is your inner dialogue like? Comment below. Let's talk about this. Let's have this conversation, because we are not alone. We're not alone, not at all. Sometimes we think that we're the only ones going through it, but we're not. And so I want to hear from you. So comment below and let's have a judgment-free conversation. Let's do this. Let's support one another. As always, I always answer these questions, and for me, my inner dialogue goes back and forth, back and forth. If I can do it, I can't do it. I'm awesome, I'm not awesome. And it's like a ping pong match where I just keep going like back and forth about anything. I can remember a couple years ago, I went to go see, there's this amazing documentary called She's Angry When She's Beautiful. It's on Netflix, highly recommend it. But it's all about the feminist movement, you know, during the 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, that kind of era. And I remember at the end of the movie, you know, I thought like, oh, I should go out and hand out my stickers. I've got these awesome stickers that say like, my voice is valid and you are powerful. And I thought like, oh, I should hand out these stickers, because that's what this movie's all about. It's all about feeling valid and all about, you know, raising awareness for women. And I thought, no, I can't do that. And I must have spent the last 20 minutes of the movie having a ping pong match in my head of like, I should hand out the stickers. No, that's not allowed. I should hand out the stickers. People really like it. No, like you don't want to get kicked out, right? I kept thinking like, oh, like the venue is going to kick me out, right? Like I went to this extreme notion, and I was like, 20 minutes went by and I was like, so I actually ended up deciding to do it. I was scared out of my mind. I was like freaked out. Like I remember like having like so much anxiety, and like my heart was like beating, and I just couldn't, it was just really difficult. But I did it, and no one kicked me out, like no one yelled at me. In fact, a bunch of people that came out of the movie thought like that I was part of the movie. They thought like that I was actually from the movie, and I wasn't, but I was really about advocating for women. And so here it was, I had a hard time advocating for myself. So I got the internal ping pong match all the time. That was just one incident, but that is my inner dialogue. I mean, I just mentioned that I'm coming from my therapist, and so it's, you know, it's tough. It's tough. But my goal is, I don't necessarily want to win the ping pong match, but I just have to acknowledge that there is a ping pong match. I have to acknowledge that I'm not going to always feel I'm really awesome, and I'm not always going to feel like I'm not awesome. That I have to accept the ping pong match. So there you go. That's a little bit about me. Now I want to hear about you. Comment below. Let's talk about this. Let's have a judgment-free conversation. Let's support one another. And while you're here, subscribe. Come hang out with us. It's kind of a cool place to be. And you know what? Invite a friend, because the more people that are part of this conversation, the sooner we can change the world. Thanks.